Anyone, what is an OS?
It is a system software which acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware.
Okay, user and computer hardware.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Next, any other definitions? Anyone? So without operating system, is it possible?
Yeah. I wanted to say something. No.
Yeah, tell me.
It's a midway between the human and machine. Like it's a midway between two of them. Without operating system, we won't be able to communicate.
Okay. So now I will give you complete information about what is an OS. An operating system is the software that directly manages a system's hardware and resources like CPU, memory, and storage. And the next important point, the operating system sitting between applications and hardware and makes the connections between all of your software and the physical resources that do the work. So it is an interface between user and hardware. Okay, I will give you best example about your OS. How does OS work? My question is, how does OS work? Okay, I will give you best example. Think about an OS like a car engine. Think about an OS like a car engine. What it means? An engine can run on its own, but it becomes a functional car when it's connected with a transmissions, accelerators, and wheels. Right? But without the engine running properly, but the rest of the car won't work. Same like you think about OS like a car engine. Okay, here is the word, the simple points. What is meant by an operating system? Operating system is the most important program that runs on a computer. So without operating system, we cannot run any program or we cannot manage any applications and databases or any other things. So that's why an operating system is the what? Important program that directly manages system hardware and resources. Fine. Operating system act as a communication bridge between the user and computer hardware. But any operating system functions are security, job controlling, error detection, memory management, process management, device management, and file management. So these are the what common functions in any one operating system. In any one operating system. So may I know what are the different operating systems right now in the market? Anyone? Can you tell me what are the different operating systems in the market?
Windows, Android, Mac OS, Linux, Solaris, so many.
Very good. So we have different operating systems right now in the market. So the first operating system, I think it is a DOS, DOS, disk operating system. Then we have Microsoft Windows operating system, and then Linux operating system, batch operating system, multi-processing operating system, Android operating system, Mac OS for laptops, iOS OS for mobiles. So like Sun Solaris is the operating system and IBM mainframes is the operating system. So like we have multiple operating systems right now in the market. Okay. My question is, what is Linux operating system? So compared to all other operating systems, Linux is very popular, right? So what is the reason? Then what is Linux operating system? Anyone?
Sir, Linux operating system is free and open source. Free and open source means like we can the code which is used to make Linux OS is it's open source, so anyone can edit that code and they can create their own Linux flavor. And also we can use Linux for free, sir. We can download
Very
for
good.
free. We don't want to pay any 1 rupee, sir, for using Linux.
Very good.
Thank
So
you, sir.
before going to Linux operating system, so do you know how many interfaces of operating system? I mean how many types of operating systems? So we have
There are
two
two
operating
types,
systems,
client and
right?
server.
No, it is called what? GUI operating systems and command line operating systems. It is called what? CLI. But I think everyone familiar with what GUI operating systems. I mean, you know that how to operating the what scenarios on the Windows operating system. Like at least you done the what playing music and playing, watching movies and lot of things on the what Windows. And everyone uses nowadays with the GUI with like Android operating systems in your mobiles. But the completely activities are different in the command line. So what is mean by CLI? So I think you know that what is GUI? It is a graphical user interface. Everything you will done with what? Through mouse, every activity easily to handle it. But now, what is command line operating system? I mean, what is meaning by command line? Anyone? So in this Linux environment, I mean, even not only here, in the real environment, that every activity you will manage with what? CLI only. I mean, through commands only. That's what I'm asking. What is mean by command line? So the command line is your direct access to a computer. Command line is your direct access to a computer. It is a where you ask software to perform hardware actions that point and click graphical user interfaces simply can't ask. So command lines are available on many operating systems because it is a proprietary of operating system or open source operating system. But it's usually associated with Linux operating system because both command line and open source softwares. So command line means you will manage every activity through commands only. Every activity through commands only. For example, you want to create any file. Generally, in Windows, I mean in the GUI, just right click on the mouse, take new, and then create a new text document. Otherwise, create a new folder. Otherwise, to create your new text document, or it is called what Excel file. Everything easily to handle it. But the same activities, how can you manage with CLI? Yes, we need some commands. But do you know how to install applications in the Windows? Yes, sir. Right click on the what application and take next option and next option and then change the what path, or maybe you can continue with the default option and finally to finish. That is the first important thing. But the same activity, sir, how to uninstall the application? Yes, you will go for the what control panel and add remove programs, select the application, then uninstall the what program. But the same activities, how can you manage in the command line? Yes, you must knowledge on the word some commands for installing, uninstalling, taking patches, and taking queries and everything. So command line is very powerful compared to GUI. So the command line is your direct access to a computer. So it is a direct access to a computer. Okay. So what is Linux operating system? What is the reason? Yes. So Linux operating system, I mean, everything usually associated with what? Linux only. What is the reason? Linux associated with command lines and also open source software. Okay, what is mean by Linux? Here, say this. Linux is an open source operating system and IT infrastructure platform. Okay, here two important points. One is open source and the second one is infrastructure platform. Okay, so I think you know that what is meant by open source, right? So once again, I will give you the word, the good definition of open source. Any user can modify this Linux source code according to user ideas and user requirements. That is the meaning of open source. So Linux is also distributed under an open source license. I mean, it is a completely freedom OS. So the freedom to run the program for any purpose, the freedom to study how the program works and change it to make it do what you wish, and the freedom to redistribute copies so you can help your neighbor. So the freedom to distribute copies of your modified version to the others. So we have lot of benefits with open source. So one more time I will repeat what is meant by open source. So any user can modify Linux source code according to user ideas and user requirements. So who's designed this Linux source code? Generally, that's why the founder of Linux is Linus Torvalds. Linus Torvalds. He is the founder of Linux source code. So he was designed Linux source code in 1990s, but the first version released in 1994. But what is the heart of the Linux? Generally, every operating system has a kernel, guys. Every operating system has a kernel. Without kernel, the OS will not work 100%. So that's why I'm truly kernel means OS, OS means kernel. Okay, but what is the kernel responsibility actually? So it is mainly coordination possible between user and hardware. It is mainly coordination possible between user and hardware. So the Linux can be used as server or a desktop. So in early days, Linux means only server side, but now the lot of distributors supported to desktop editions like a Windows 10, Windows 11 operating systems. So easily you can operate your Linux operating systems as a server or as a client or desktop. Right. So next important thing, understanding Linux. So how can you understand Linux operating system? But you you know the guys how to managing operating system in the home basic level. I mean in your personal level, or it is called what, in your simple activities level. So Linux is very good idea, and Windows also it is very idea. But when you go for IT environments, so as IT systems and workloads get more complex compared to your home basics. Correct or not? So in the IT environments, the activities and workloads, everything is what? More complex. So the understanding underlying architectures and operating systems must be reliable, scalable, and performance driven. So Linux is the what? Stable foundation for all IT workloads and deployments. So that is the reason nowadays, even when will you go for the what cloud computing resources, or it is called what DevOps tools, maybe it is called what Ansible or Puppet or Docker or Kubernetes or CI/CD pipelines, or like it is called what any other Tomcat, web servers, and everything. So working on the what on Linux platforms only, because it is a stable foundation for all IT workloads and also for deployments. So that's why companies are running only Linux operating systems nowadays. Okay, what is the license of the this Linux operating system? So Linux is released under the GNU General public license. So what is the open source license of the Linux, which is called what? GPL, General Public License. What is mean by GPL? It means anyone can run, study, share, and modify the software. The modified code can also be redistributed under and even sold, but must be done under the same license. Okay, this is the what? Beautiful point for open source. That is called what? For license. So anyone can study and share and modify the what software. That is the meaning of open source. But after modified your source code, you can also redistribute it under the what? Same license of GPL. So that's why under the Linux operating system, we have multiple distributors like Fedora operating system, CentOS operating system, Red Hat operating system, SUSE Linux operating system, and it is called what? Oracle Enterprise Linux operating system, Mint OS, Kali Linux, Bharat OS, and Novel OS, and BSD OS. Like we have different operating systems under the Linux. What is the reason? Every Linux operating system designed based on the what? Linux source code. So finally, who is publishing this GPL, which is called what? Free Software License. That is called what? Free Software Foundation, FSF. Free Software Foundation. Okay, now my main important point is why Linux is better. So we have multiple operating systems in the market, but why Linux is very popular? Okay, I told you even one important point. Sir, why companies are using Linux operating system means the first reason is open source. So second reason is security, guys. So Linux protects your computer. So I mean Linux maintains internally so a lot of firewalls like SE Linux and it is called what policies and multiple things are under the what Linux. So everything is protected, your applications, your data, your databases, and lot of things. Okay, so the second reason, I mean, why Linux is better means the first one is open source and the second one is security. And enjoy free and unlimited support. So when will you purchase the product, then only people to support your products. But in that case, even if you use any open source software, you have a lot of communities in the internet. You will drop the what if you have any queries, then multiple people will help you for your queries. So enjoy free and unlimited support. And the next important thing, why need to waste your money for the OS? So that's why don't pay dollars for your OS. For example, in the OS level, so how many operating systems nowadays in the market? Like it is called what Windows operating system. Do you know one Windows operating system cost? Yes, one Windows operating system cost is minimum 4,000 rupees, maximum is over 12,000 as a professional level. Okay, but one operating system cost is minimum 4,000 means how many desktops, how many laptops are running in the market? So you can calculate so number of devices into one operating system cost. So that's why nowadays companies are using it is called what open source operating system. Everyone designed one operating systems based on the what Linux source codes. That's why companies operating systems nowadays running with what open source Linux operating systems. What is the advantage? To reduce the what massive investments. To reduce massive investments. So don't pay dollars for your OS. And annoying crosses and reports. Okay. So now it is called like a downtime, guys. I mean, compared to Windows operating system or any other operating systems, the downtime is very less here. What is meant by downtime? So, for example, if you install any application in your Windows operating system, but Windows kernel read the new things only while rebooting the server. So that's why most of the applications, it's recommended rebooting the server. Okay, but if you reboot the server, how much time it will take for again to boot up? So it is 1 minute or 2 minutes, and based on the patches and based on the updates, then it is called what? The customers are waiting for the what's again server resources. But what I'm saying here, Instead of that Windows, if you use Linux operating system, the downtime is very less compared to other operating systems. So it will boot up your OS less than 1 minute. But even Linux not recommended every time for booting. Like if you install any kind of application except kernel patches, no need to reboot it. What is the reason? Compared to Windows kernel, Linux kernel is very powerful. It will read everything while running the server. It is not recommended to reboot the server. So that's why downtime is very less compared to other operating systems. And too many Windows use workspaces. So Linux offers multiple Windows for multiple workloads. I mean, we can use the word multiple programs and multiple Windows. Okay, so these are the best reasons why to choose the what Linux operating system. So I will give you only 3 important points for this. One is why need to select the Linux operating system. The first one is it is an open source, and the second one is it is secure based operating system. So that's why in the banking sector, airlines and militaries, naval departments, and multi-specialty hospitals, everyone uses Linux servers only. And downtime is very less compared to other operating systems. And sometimes people are saying there is no downtime in the Linux. Okay, so these are the best reasons to choose the what Linux operating system. And the next one is Linux and cloud computing, guys. So nowadays, the very big sound in the market is cloud computing, right? So anywhere the market is anywhere in the world. So everyone says, hey, IT industry now it is a cloud computing, cloud computing, cloud computing. What is meant by cloud computing? Actually? What is the role of Linux in the cloud computing? So cloud computing is nothing but on-demand delivery services with pay-as-you-go pricing. I mean, some companies are offering IT resources with rental based. Like what kind of IT resources? And virtual services, storages, databases, networking, robotic services, AI services, machine learning services, and a lot of services are offered over the internet with a pay-as-you-go pricing model, right? So now the cloud computing completely designed based on Linux operating system. So that's why there is no cloud without Linux. Okay, the cloud completely built on top of Linux only. So you want to learn cloud computing. So people are saying must be some Linux requirement. I mean the prerequisites for learning cloud computing, Linux only. Okay. When it comes to cloud environment, even on Microsoft Azure, more than 60% of the images are Linux based. So why did I write here Microsoft Azure more than 60% images are Linux based? Okay. So for example, you have, I mean, what is the Microsoft own operating system? Which is Microsoft Windows. But why people to maintain more than 60% of the servers are Linux? Why not Microsoft Azure doesn't maintain more than 60% images are Windows based? Because every customer asking only Linux servers. Then what is the use to maintain Windows servers in the Azure portal? But initially, Microsoft Azure maintained only Windows-based resources. But now Microsoft tie up with multiple products. Even Linux, more than 60% servers are in Azure. Okay. And that's why the big statement in the Microsoft cloud, I mean in the Microsoft statement, what it is, we are also loves Linux operating system. So that is the reason now the framework of .NET is the what on Linux, SQL Server on Linux nowadays. And in meanwhile, AWS, GCP, Oracle platform also offer out multiple distributions of Linux in the publicly available images. So Linux tie up with what? Multiple cloud providers. And Oracle Cloud, AWS Cloud, GCP Cloud, and Microsoft Azure or Alibaba or Citrix or Red Hat, even Dell or IBM, and multiple clouds maintain Linux operating systems. Then the next important thing, Linux user extensibility. So Linux continues to be the operating system of the future with more and more systems depending on its stability and extensibility. So people are thinking, sir, if I complete my Linux operating system, so what about my job opportunities? And instead of Linux, maybe in future, maybe some XYZ operating system. No doubt about it. So in early days, Linux operating system doesn't support cloud computing like it is called what any other applications are like. But based on the what IT market, so the people, the backend will modify the what code and it will release the what another new operating systems. So that's why the big statements from the vendors, okay, Linux supports any workloads. Linux supports any workload. Any new technologies in the market, no worries. Go for Linux and install your workloads on the Linux. So that's why. So Linux is the what future extensibility. Next, the one more important point, Linux innovation. So the Web 2.0 built on top of Linux. Like nowadays, we are hosting multiple websites and multiple web services and also multiple applications and services. So where it is and everything running on the what Linux platform only. So the cloud revolution was founded on Linux only. That's what I'm saying. So revolution was founded on Linux only. The simple point, there is no cloud computing without Linux. But not only any particular application. So nowadays it is called what artificial intelligence, big data solutions, software-based storage applications, microservices, and containers like Docker, OpenShift applications, and clusters with the help of the what Kubernates and networking resources like it is called what routers, and everything is what Linux based only. This is the best reason why need to learn Linux based. Nowadays, all IT applications, all IT workloads running on Linux platforms only. So if you have strong knowledge on Linux, definitely easily to manage your workloads in the IT industries. Okay, so the innovation of the future will be built using Linux operating system. So the future also completely depending on the what Linux. What is the reason means? Companies looking for security. Okay, then the next important thing, what are the Linux distributions? So different Linux distributions with different goals and criteria for selecting and supporting the what software. This is the beautiful point. Just now I told you what is meant by open source. Open source means what? Any user can run, study, and share and modify the what source code. But why need to modify the source code means every distributions with different goals and criteria for selecting and supporting the what software. So each distribution can have different focus. Each distribution can have different focus. For example, you know that different Linux operating systems, simply Linux kernel plus additional softwares. So I mean, we have popular Linux operating system, but every operating system includes the what same Linux kernel. But inside the what operating system, they will add the what different features. And that means additional softwares. So for example, if you take Red Hat operating system, so Red Hat, CentOS, OAL, Fedora, these are all of the what under Linux distributors. But every operating system includes the same Linux kernel. But what are the additional features? Okay, Red Hat supports the enterprise workloads only. Enterprise open source workloads, and CentOS supports community OS, community related hosts, and OEL supports, it is OEL, Oracle Enterprise Linux. I mean, this operating system supports database level. I mean, the database related applications are inbuilt in the what OEL. Same like you want to use the what? Why need people to use the Kali Linux operating system for hacking? So nowadays, for hacking, people are using only Kali Linux. What is the reason? So this operating system, I mean this vendor, completely designed for only hacking related softwares. I mean internally inside the Kali Linux, hacking related softwares are installed. So that's why we can use for hacking Kali Linux operating system. But enterprise workloads, you will go for the what Red Hat operating system. And database level applications, you will go for the what OAL operating system. Same way, you want to modify the what operating system. Okay, sir, my agenda is I want to manage the what gaming applications on the OS. Yes, we can download the what Linux source code, then modify the what according to your requirement. then you will give it a what name of the OS. Then it is a what? Maybe XYZ operating system. Okay, what will we distribute? Hey, I have my company is what distributed to XYZ operating system. This operating system supports only gaming applications. So it is an excellent for gaming applications. Any workload and gaming, we can use the what my XYZ operating system. Same way, every distributor can have a one different focus. So that is the meaning of open source. Open source means what? Linux kernel plus additional softwares. So do you know what is Android operating system? So Android is a what? Mobile based operating system. But actually Android is designed based on Linux only. Because internally Android kernel is what? Linux related. I think you know that what is the power of Android. So people can't sleep without Android. People can't sleep without iOS. What is the power of iOS? Even iOS and macOS, everything designed based on Linux kernel only. That is the power of Linux kernel.
So only in Mac we can run Linux commands. Am I right, sir?
Sorry?
In Mac we can run Linux command. Am I right, sir? Mac.
Yes, the same commands even you are working on the what macOS also, but different basic level commands were same in anywhere, not only macOS, not only Linux, not only Sun Solaris, not only IBM AX, not only HP Unix. Basically, these are all our operating systems are one family related to Unix.
Okay, got it, sir.
Hmm. Next. So Microsoft loves Linux operating. So Microsoft has embraced Linux and open source. In other words, producing a SQL server for Linux and open sourcing .NET framework nowadays. So actually, all Microsoft products are running on Windows platform only. But now Microsoft has been modified the softwares only for Linux because customers are asking the products on Linux. Sir, I need Linux. I need SQL Server on Linux product. I need I need .NET framework on Linux operating system. But if you know, I think you know that. And 3 years ago, in from beginning to I think it is called 2020 or 21. All Microsoft products are running on only Windows operating systems. But now Microsoft loves Linux. What is the reason? Yes, my SQL Server product on Linux operating system, my .NET framework on Linux operating system. So almost in future, I will support multiple products on the what Linux operating system. What is the reason? Customers looking for on top of Linux. Now, the next important thing, we have multiple distributions actually. What are that? Red Hat operating system, Fedora operating system, CentOS operating system, OEL operating system. You have multiple different distributors. But we are going to discuss only Red Hat because I told you in the enterprise workloads, especially in the open source environment, Red Hat is a king. So who is the king in all distributors means Red Hat. So that's why most of the companies from startup to MNC companies, everyone uses only Red Hat operating system. So why Red Hat priority? What exactly mean by Red Hat actually? So now a Red Hat is a multinational, American multinational software company. They are offering open source software products to the enterprise community. So what Red Hat offers? It is enterprise community products and it's founded in 1993. The main branch, the headquarters in Raleigh and North Carolina with other offices in worldwide. Okay, only one thing, what is Red Hat? It is American multinational software company. That company offers only enterprise community products. Then the next important thing in the Red Hat, why Red Hat Linux operating system? Okay, this is my question. We have multiple distributions under the word Linux. But why people to choose Linux Red Hat only? Why IT companies requirement is the what Red Hat Linux only? So the short form of Red Hat, I mean it is the RHEL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, is the world's leading provider of open source enterprise IT solutions. Open source enterprise IT solutions. Actually, even in my environment, 80% servers are Red Hat and 10 to 15% servers are SUSE Linux. because we are using SUSE for SAP workloads. Even the SAP same workloads are running on the Red Hat also, but some customers looking for SUSE Linux, some customers looking for the what? Red Hat Linux. But most of the servers in the environment, Red Hat and SAP workloads reason SUSE Linux also. And Red Hat Enterprise Linux powers the applications that run your businesses across hybrid cloud deployments. I think you know that nowadays the modern IT infrastructure is hybrid cloud deployments, hybrid cloud only. So because the flexible deployments with help of the what hybrid cloud. I think you know that what is hybrid cloud, the composition of public and private cloud. So some workloads running on the public cloud, some workloads running on the what private cloud. This combination is nothing but hybrid cloud environment. Okay, what is meant by hybrid environment? I think you know that nowadays in the market, in IT companies, employees, what is your work role now? Means, hey, my work role now it is called what shift has been changed to hybrid model. What is mean by hybrid model? Okay, 3 days going to office, 3 days from work from home. What that is called what mixed. Mixed means what same way here. Hybrid cloud is nothing but generally two types of clouds, public cloud and private cloud. Hybrid cloud is nothing but composition of public and private. Combination of public and private is nothing but hybrid cloud. And next, Red Hat certified on hundreds of cloud providers and with thousands of hardware and software vendors. Okay, see, actually what happened in the market in early days, I think you know that Unix is an open source operating system. Actually, the first OS in the Unix family is the what Unix operating system. And the Unix operating system, based on Unix source code, IBM people to design IBM AIX is the operating system, and Sun Microsystem people has been designed Sun Solaris operating system. Same way, SP Unix people designed SP Unix operating system, and then meanwhile, Linus Torvalds designed Linux operating system. Okay, these are all of the what families of Unix operating system. But you know do you know where is the Sun Solaris operating system? Anyone have knowledge on Sun Solaris? I mean, where to install the word Sun Solaris? Is it supported to my laptop or desktops?
Can you
Also, it's Oracle server. It is installed on server hardware, right?
Right. Actually, now the Sun Solaris product on Oracle, but early days, the main person of the Sun Solaris Sun Microsystems actually. But Oracle has been purchased Sun Solaris and Java softwares.
Sir, I don't have idea about Sun Solaris. Can you give some hint about it, sir? Like what is
It is
Sun?
also one OS like a Linux.
Okay, got it, sir.
Uh,
It is used for what, sir? For what purpose, sir?
High-end workloads like banking applications. Again, you can run the what any operating system responsibility is the what running application, managing software.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so generally, Sun Solaris operating system running on Sun hardwares only. Sun hardwares only. Now the hardwares are related to Oracle. Okay, but where is the HP Unix operating system? The UX operating system running on only HP hardwares, and AIX operating system running on only IBM hardware because the vendor of the AIX is the IBM. So every provider has been designed for the own hardwares, but Linux operating system not running on any specific hardware. So Linux supports thousands of hardwares and software vendors. Thousands of hardware and software vendors. I mean, you can install the what Linux on the Dell servers, you can install the Linux on SP servers, you can install the Linux on IBM servers, you can install it on the what Cisco servers, or any operating system, any vendor, I mean hardware vendor supported to what Linux operating system. So thousands of hardwares are supported to Linux, and also thousands of cloud providers integrated with what Red Hat Linux. So like where is the Red Hat software right now? So the Red Hat software is available in Amazon cloud provider. The Red Hat OS is available in the Microsoft Azure cloud environment. The Red Hat software is available on Oracle cloud environment. The Red Hat software is available in Google cloud environment. The Red Hat software is available in IBM cloud environment. The same way. So Red Hat tie up with what? So the like it is called what hundreds of cloud providers and thousands of hardware vendors. And now the very important point here. Sir, open source meaning is it is a freedom. I mean, no need to paying the what dollars for the OS. You said like, but why need companies earning money? So Red Hat offers subscriptions. That means you are paying for expertise, commitments, assistance, and engagements, but you are not paying for the software licenses. Remember this point. So you can download the what OS directly from the web Red Hat portal. So no need to pay even single rupee for the OS. Okay, you are the talented. You can manage the what OS completely. You can operate the what OS. But Red Hat will release lot of patches for the security reason and a lot of secure certificates and a lot of trainings and videos and a lot of things from the Red Hat. You want to get it those things, then we'll go for the what subscription. So that's why companies will subscribe the what Red Hat products for paying for expertise, commitments, assistance, and engagement. But truly, we are not paying for the software license. Okay, always the software is available in the Red Hat product. Please go ahead and download and install it. You can operate it. You want to get any additional things, then only go for the what subscriptions. Okay, so now where is the Red Hat popularity? I mean, Red Hat supports nowadays millions of projects. So Red Hat supports millions of projects. But in that area, who are the best customers for the Red Hat? So it is a banking sectors, airlines, telecoms, healthcare. So these four customers are big customers right now in the what industries. So when when the banking sectors are satisfied, definitely all people are satisfied. What is the reason means? Banks looking for security. So that kind of banking applications running on the what Linux environment. And those people are selected Red Hat softwares. They are subscription with what Red Hat and airlines and telecoms. So nowadays in the telecoms, like it is called what 5G networks in India, almost all are tie up with what Red Hat softwares only. Even my previous batch students are selected in the what telecoms environment. Okay, as a Linux administrator, they are now managing little bit servers Red Hat, but on the Red Hat 5G applications are running. And healthcare hospitals, multi healthcare hospitals are also users Red Hat's products, especially Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating. And finally, here is the point: certified in the cloud environment, certified in the cloud computing. So every cloud is unique, guys. So Amazon is unique, Microsoft Azure is unique, Google Cloud is unique, Oracle Cloud is unique. That means you need a flexible but stable OS is required. Okay, so Red Hat Enterprise Linux offers the flexibility of open source code and the innovation of open source communities along with certifications from hundreds of public cloud and service providers. So who are the service providers? Who are the hundreds of cloud providers? So all are the what cloud providers right now in the what market. For example, you are looking to buying a mobile. So like mobile is your Samsung. So is it possible to buying your Samsung mobile in Samsung store only? No, Samsung will tie up with what? Multiple uh, branches. Like if you go for bazaars, then those people also offering the what Samsung mobile. Small shops also offering the what Samsung mobiles. Even Samsung tie up with what Amazon. Samsung tie up with what Flipkart. Samsung tie up with what Paytm. So like anywhere you can go for it, go for and you can buy the what mobile. Same way here. So you want to use Red Hat product, no need go for the what Red Hat website only. So Red Hat tie up with what multiple cloud providers. So any cloud provider like Alibaba is the cloud, AWS is the cloud, Google is the cloud, IBM cloud, Microsoft Azure cloud. So run your enterprise workloads on the certified cloud and service provided with support from Red Hat. So your Red Hat software is available on multiple clouds. So you can use your software Red Hat product on any workload environment. So that is the word certified in the cloud computing. So Red Hat certified with what? Multiple cloud providers. So, and the last important point here, Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9. So I will teach you Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 in your class environment. What is the reason? So Red Hat 8 and 9, both are supports cloud flexible applications. Both are supports cloud related applications. So any cloud, any workload, any cloud, any workload, we have to think only one OS, which is called what? Red Hat. So nowadays, the load balancers, auto scalings, and a lot of things are running in the environment. Database workloads, storage workloads, application workloads, complex applications. So no worries. You have to think at the time only Red Hat product. So the Red Hat maintain one big banner. What it is, any workload, you have to think only my OS, which is called what? Red Hat 8 or 9. And also, my voice is very intelligent for hybrid cloud computing. So hybrid cloud computing supported means definitely it's supported to any workloads in the IT industries. So I told you managing the operating system very easy at a home basic. But as you think about IT industries, it's a little bit complex. So that time you definitely knowledge on the what? Complete Linux operating system things. So this is the what? Overview of Linux operating system. And remember, this course completely I will teach minimum 45 days, maximum 2 months. Every day, 1 hour lecture, 8 to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And you will get your what? Recorded videos. You will get your what? PDFs with practicals. And also I will share some important questions. So after finishing this course, you will be act as a Linux administrator or systems engineer is the what role. So in the systems engineer or Linux administration role, so what exactly your roles in the environment? So you will expand the what file system sizes and you will install in the what multiple applications based on the teams because you will support in the real time application teams, database teams, storage teams, like it is container teams, and different teams are working in the environment. But everyone needs Linux operating system. So Linux workloads. So definitely as a Linux engineer to support different teams and managing users, managing groups, and managing the what Linux operating system networking environment and managing applications and top of the Linux. Okay, so and how to updating the patches in the Linux environment and how to upgrade kernel level patches. And before upgrading the server kernel patches, what kind of instructions you need to follow and how to take the what cron tabs backups and how to run the what jobs automatically. So lot of roles in the Linux environment. If you clear these roles, yes, you become a what good systems engineer in Linux environment. Okay, but no worries. Everything I will explain within 2 months. You will get your complete knowledge on the what Linux operating system. But what are the prerequisites for learning this Linux? No prerequisites. Everything I will explain from the scratch level. OS level. OS means what? It is a first. What is meant by OS? That's why it is called what from scratch level. No need any prerequisites. We don't have any like it is called what coding language here. No need any coding language. So in that case, I will explain Linux administration course plus shell scripting. So shell scripting is my complementary course only. But in the early days, with the same phase, only Linux administration course. But in this batch, our next batch is onwards, we has been added shell scripting course extra 2 weeks. That's why 45 days to 2 months is the what duration. So I will explain each and everything first. Linux workloads. So those workloads, how can you manage with scripting languages? I will explain it. Then you will manage in the real time, not only Linux scenarios with scripting level easily to handle and easily to save the what your time. So this course includes completely Linux administration plus shell scripting. The administration means people will explain system admin course only, but no worries. Here, system administration and server level That means it is called what? Network administration. Also, I will teach you 2 papers, not only one. Everyone will teach system administration only. No use with system admin only. So I will teach you system administration, network administration, and also shell scripting. So I will cover the what? 3 papers here. The full course fees is just 8,000 only. Actually, it is very low price, but now it is called what? 8,000, including shell scripting, including PDFs and recorded videos also. Including recorded videos, just 8,000 only. Okay. And one more thing, what will be going to cover in this course, and please verify here. I will drop the what? Course content in the chat box. Yes, we have your what? Course content. See that one PDF file is ready. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
No, Ram. No. Did you post in the chat? I have no.
No. Just wait. Now you got it.
Yes, thank you.
So no worries. I will cover
So-
each and every point in the course content.
Okay, so I want to ask question. So are
Yeah.
we going to be doing weekends like Saturday and Sundays?
Tell me, what is your query?
Are we going to be doing weekends or only
No.
weekdays?
No. The classes will be Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, we don't have any sessions. But
Okay.
mostly sometimes, maybe the syllabus is not completed within 2 months. Then I will
Okay, so-
take the what? Saturday lectures.
Okay, I want to ask another question. So this Xmas seasons, are we doing anything or you want to start by January?
Please drop the what in the chat box. What is your query?
I said, are we starting this
So,
Xmas
I
time
cannot-
or
I cannot understand your accent. So please drop the what query in the chat box, please. Please understand in my side.
Sir, do you cover Unix?
Yeah, here is the what. The
And
first,
I mean, you will touch basics or you will go into deeply.
see, Unix and Linux both are same in the basic level.
And
Okay.
Ubuntu also.
Yeah, Ubuntu also. Ubuntu is also one flavor of Linux, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have a strong knowledge on Red Hat. You will manage the what? Ubuntu, you will manage the SUSE, you will manage the Fedora and everything. See, most of the companies to run, first priority goes to Red Hat operating system, and second priority goes to it is a OEL, Oracle Enterprise Linux. But do you know OEL also designed based on Red Hat kernel. So almost all scenarios are same.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు లైనక్స్ లో ఇవి కాకుండా ఇంకేమైనా ఉంటాయా మీరు పెట్టిన
Yeah,
మిస్
wait,
అయితే ఏమైనా ఉంటాయా సార్ నేను అనేది
See what ఏంటి? What it is?
లైనక్స్ లా మీరు పెట్టిన టాపిక్స్ ఇప్పుడు కవర్
No. It is not missing any concept. I mean, I will not miss the word concepts. In the course content, what I have been provided, everything I will teach.
అండ్
So,
ఫ్రెషర్స్ కి స్కోప్ ఉంటుందా
That's
సార్
why
చూసుకుంటే
that's
job
why
పరంగా?
I barely shared with you. Otherwise, I didn't share course content with you.
Sure,
Correct
sir.
or not?
That's okay. But we are not doing any job. So if we learn this course, can we get this job by Unix, Linux?
Yes, you will get your what job role is what Unix administrator or Linux administrator.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So when is the course starting? I mean, when is the class going to start? So your class is going to start Monday, 8 a.m. Franklin, your class is going to start Monday.
okay,
I mean,
so
the original classes will be going to start on Monday onwards. So today and yesterday and tomorrow, these 3 classes are just for introduction of the Linux. So Monday onwards, I will start the what? The first lecture is installation part. And then I will start the what practicals, how to managing workloads in Linux environment.
So the season I mentioned, season, the Christmas season, are you going to be teaching during that time?
Yes, same time. 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time.
Okay, that's fine. So what, because I've not made my payment, so I have to go through the
Okay, no
payment process.
worries, no worries. Management will call you for the payments and registrations.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Sir, do you provide any certifications?
Yes, course completed certification you want, then I will provide it.
Sir, what is the fee structure, sir? I missed it when you are telling. Would you repeat it?
Total fee structure is 8,000 only. Only 8K. Okay, I will cover basics, system administration, network administration, and self-scripting. These 4 parts with 8K only, including recorded videos. We will not charge extra money for recorded videos.
Sir, recorded videos, can we get it for lifetime, sir?
Yes.
And also, sir, is it helpful for experienced candidates also?
Yes. See, this after finishing this course, you will be act as a senior senior systems engineer, senior administrator. So this course will support 4 to 5 years experience people.
So for experience also, experienced person also, this course and this syllabus will be helpful, right, sir?
Right, 100%.
Okay.
Right. So
Yeah,
thank you.
sir. In self-scripting, you are explaining in the only EPLs are like that case statements, break statements. Are you are providing any task, real-time tasks?
Yes, I will provide the word, the basics and like it is called what you will take the word same syntaxes, but within the syntax we need to add the word Linux commands. So how to add the word commands in the scripting? That is the main priority.
In real time, some of the
Yes, I will. I told you
troubleshooting cases are
yesterday.
coming.
Yes, troubleshooting, and also you will get your what some important programs. I mean important scripts in the real
Yes,
environment.
yeah. These scripts are working real time also, right?
Right.
Okay.
Sir, every day it is 1 hour session,
See,
sir?
every day 1 hour session. See, one important thing. Everyone will cover the what Linux commands, but no one will explain about self-scripting, and no one will explain about servers also. But in this class, advantage is what with low price, servers and self-scripting also.
Sir, after
Server means, sir?
Server means like Apache Web Server, DNS server, NFS server, Samba servers like that.
Okay.
sir, after completing this course, so can we write the RCSC examination like Red Hat certifications?
100% you will go for RCS, CE also.
CE also?
But CE means half of the syllabus will be complete, but remaining of syllabus people has been added Ansible.
Okay.
Okay, if you good knowledge on the Ansible, you will go for CE also.
Okay.
One out of the question, sir. Sir, for monitoring in real time monitoring line systems, so we need some other third party tools, sir. Is it?
Sorry, question is
For Linux system monitoring purpose. Within the Linux, we can monitor.
If you have a good knowledge of the Linux, so those Linux servers, those people integrate with what third parties, like it is called what Nagios. Okay, they will use different monitoring tools, but no need any monitoring tools. It is 1 hour course, like even if you go for the what any YouTube channels or anything. So easily to understand how to monitor the CPU utilization, how to monitor the networking speed, how to monitor the network out speed, what is the discrete speeds, what is the discrete speeds, like that kind of things. But first important thing, good knowledge on the what Linux.
Because as you said in yesterday class, so there are lakhs of servers, right? How we can monitor those multiple servers?
Yeah, those servers integrated with what monitoring tools.
Yeah. At that time, it is we need to go for third party.
Only monitoring tools are required when will you maintain thousands of servers, because one by one monitoring means it is highly impossible. You have
Yes.
only 10 or 20 servers easily to monitor manual.
Yeah.
But when the servers are thousands or lakhs, then how it is possible? Definitely servers integrated with what monitoring tools.
Okay, understood.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, you reach like real-time like memory.
Sir, we can automate the repetitive task by making use of this.
Yes, cron tabs. Okay, I will tell you automation task with cron tabs, but I will tell you what is the shell scripting, how those scripts help with what automation also.
Okay.
Are you going to teach us any monitoring tool or something which we can use with the multiple servers?
Yes, if you okay, one day I will take the what lecture on Nagios.
Okay.
Right. Right, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
సార్ హ్యాకింగ్ చేయాలంటే వన్కి వస్తుందా సార్?
ఎందుకు పనికిరాదు?
అంటే డెప్త్ లా అట్లా మళ్ళీ సైబర్ సెక్యూరిటీ నేర్చుకోవాలా?
Only with Linux we cannot hack. Okay, hacking tools are separate. That is called what? Where is the hacking tools? Where is the hacking related commands? On top of the Linux. That's what. On top of the Linux only.
Okay.
So if you have Linux scenario, so with you want to looking for hacking related, first good knowledge in Linux. Without Linux, we cannot do.
Okay.
Okay. So hacking related, what are the prerequisites means those people to tell you Linux.
ఒకవేళ ఇప్పుడు మీ దగ్గర ఇది నేర్చుకున్నాం అనుకో సార్, మళ్ళీ మీరు ఖాళీ లైనక్స్ నేర్పిస్తారా సార్?
No need again to learn about Kali Linux. You will go for directly
ఏదో కావాలన్నారు
learning.
లైనక్స్ సంథింగ్.
See, you will go for Linux once Linux syllabus is completed. You will go for directly hacking course, but they will install the what hacking related softwares and everything on the what Linux. In any Linux, the scenarios and commands are same for you. That time these commands helps you like our troubleshooting purpose and automation purpose and installation purpose. Yes, easily to operate the what hacking related.
అంటే నేను అనేది మీరు చెప్తారా అంటున్నా మళ్ళీ సైబర్ సెక్యూరిటీ.
No, cyber security I'm not. I will teach you only Linux with shell scripting and AWS solution architect and DevOps. So 3 batches are running already.
సార్ యాజ్ పర్ యువర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ నేను జావా నేర్చుకున్నా, మళ్ళీ ఏది నేర్చుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది సార్?
Okay,
AWS like cloud.
Yeah, Java related means cloud, DevOps, these things are good.
అంటే మళ్ళీ రెండిట్ల
if you have a strong knowledge on coding, then better will continue with Java only. Sir, I'm not interested in the coding. Even I cannot sustain the what with Java coding. Then better you will come to the what this Linux course. Without coding, easily you will get your job.
Okay, sir.
Right. Thank you.
సార్ అందులో ఉన్నది మీ నెంబరేనా సార్?
Yes.
Okay, sir.